This is my final listening response for the Star Wars music, and I want to start with my emotional response if it has changed. And I would say that for this piece, it hasn't really changed because all these pieces are really popular, and I feel like when I hear them the same as I always do, just because, as I said, they're popular and I've heard them for a while. Um, Intellectually, I do see it a little different just because in this chapter we learned a lot about the insides of the production of the composer and how they work together and how he took a lot of his ideas from other composers and stuff like that, and a lot more work was put into it than you'd think. So I do see that as a little bit more complex. Does the music mean anything different to me? Not really. As I said before, I still look at it as the same because it is such a popular movie, and especially the theme song, I think, is very bold. It's a bold piece, and I don't see it communicating anything other than the movie itself. As I said before, we learned about how the composer of Star Wars took a lot of inspiration from other composers historically as well, and put together that piece. The most interesting thing I learned was, I think, referring back to chapter 3, about like all the different components, the timbre, the texture. It was cool to kind of put those into perspective with that specific song and see how the volume changes and then all the different textures within the piece.